All right, we're with Chris from Walls Jericho. Great show today, man. It was awesome. One of the first things I want to start off with is "In the Dead Walk Again" is one of my favorite tracks on this new album.
I'm trying to think of what song that is. We don't play that one live though, so that's why I don't know.
Yeah. The lyrics in it talk about it's more like walking around in a haze, kind of like being like a zombie and going through life. Do you guys kind of go through that type of thing on the road where sometimes you feel like you're going through the motions?
Yeah, definitely. I don't know. It happens with anything that you do on a consistent basis. Like, the first couple times you do it, it has, I don't want to say like a special feeling, but you know what I mean? Like, you're genuinely super excited about it. Like, the first time I ever went on a weekend as a band, like, I remember just being like, oh my god, I'm like in a van, and like at the time I was pretty young, so I'm like, I got no parents. Like, it's, I don't know, you get so desensitized, I can't even say the right word, but to just, if you start doing it every day, like, we're on tour more than we're at home, so literally when I get home it feels weird now. So just the whole thing's just kind of weird being on tour. You just get used to like everything that you have to deal with, and then that becomes your normal thing. Where it takes a while for that to become normal to you, because most of the time, like, bands will start touring and will be like, oh, we tour in the summer, and then that's like vacation, and then, or else we tour in the summer, now we tour during Christmas break, and then once you turn into a band that tours all the time, then going home is like a vacation. It's weird.
Yeah.
Not that, like, this technically is our job now, but we definitely enjoy doing it. We don't do it just because it's, like, a way to make money or anything. But it's definitely awkward when you go home sometimes and you're just like, I sit down and I'm like, this is weird. I don't even know what to do with myself, you know? How
do you deal with your friends? Do your friends look at you different ways? Because you hear a lot of stories sometimes about...
My friends just make fun.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'll, like, get
being a rock star.
They'll be like, dude, I just saw you on fucking TV or something, you know? Like, I just saw your video. I get, like, dumb phone calls, like, people making fun of me all the time. And it's actually cool, because I prefer it like that than having my friends, I don't know, kissing my ass or something. Because they were my friends before, they're still my friends now.
Right.
Even some of them don't even like the music I play, you know? They're just like, I don't fucking get it. I don't understand what the hell you're doing. Fucking garbage, you know? And then I'm friends with people in bands who I'm not really into their band, but I go support them and they come and support me even though we have musical differences, you know?
Right. Well, did you find it, has there been any negative, like, have people think you've changed? Because you hear stories sometimes about, you know, since you're in a band now and you're getting on big tours, your attitude, have you gone through that?
I don't really know, because this is the first summer that we've done anything on a more mainstream level. Because back home, I hang out, like, I'm a hardcore kid, I hang out with hardcore kids, we go to shows, it's all like small dingy clubs, it's how it is, and then all of a sudden it's like, you're on Ozfest, it's weird, you got a video, that's weird. But I've been gone the whole time since all this stuff started happening. We've been out for like 3.5 months now or something, straight, and I've seen my friends, like, when we rolled through Detroit, they came out to hang out with me and stuff, but I haven't had to deal with, like, going home and seeing if things changed, you know?
Right.
Yet.
Right.
Hope they didn't.
Well,
I don't expect them to.
Speaking of Ozfest, I mean, that's where, I mean, I've heard you guys before, but I didn't get to see you until I went to Ozfest, and then you guys just, like, totally blew my mind with that performance when you were here with Ozfest.
Thank you.
And now you're on this tour. Do you guys kind of feel like this is your breakout year for you?
I don't know. Not really. It's like, this year gives us more opportunity. We've had more opportunities than we've ever had. But I don't know. We don't view it as like we're trying to be like a breakout mainstream kind of band. We're just a band.
Okay.
We just like, if you get an opportunity, you pretty much either take the opportunity and like run with it, or you turn it down. And since we started as a band, we've taken every opportunity, like tried to take advantage of every opportunity we ever got, whether it was like on such a small scale level or something bigger like Ozfest or Family Values. Like, we were never holding ourselves back to please other people or doing things to please other people. We just do what we want to do. We want to play music to as many people as possible, whether it's 200 kids or 100 kids in some dingy club, 50 kids in a house show,
right?
Like, or Ozfest or Family Values. You know, we don't care. Like if tomorrow we have a day off tomorrow, and if it came up that we had the opportunity to play somebody's basement and there was going to be a bunch of people there, we'd probably go play. You know?
So you just like playing, period?
Yeah.
Doesn't matter what size crowd.
Yeah, as long as people are into it, it doesn't matter. Like, it's amazing when you're playing in front of 5,000 people and they're all like losing their shit. But it like, I don't know. I can't even describe what it feels like. But it's also amazing when you're playing in a small club and it's packed and people are like going crazy and there's like a fraction of the amount of people. And if you play a small club and no one gives a fuck, then that sucks so bad. And if you play a huge festival, like we've gone and done big festivals in Europe and played and people like not cared really. And even some of these Family Value shows, like for Ozfest for the most part, it was really easy for us. I don't know what it was. We just had. I feel like I'm rambling.
No, go on, man, go on.
Ozfest it didn't feel like work ever. We literally just like sat there between the Barry and me played before us every day. So we'd sit there and for the most part all the bands on the second stage were friends of ours. We'd watch the bands that had to play before us. And just watching the crowd's response to them gets you so excited. And you're just like, oh man, I can't wait to get out there and play. You don't even like think about like, oh no, and like there's no like doubt or second guessing, and then you just go out there and the place goes nuts, and it was amazing. And Family Values we played first,
right?
So it's weird because sometimes like kids aren't even all the way in the venue yet.
Yeah,
and, like,
yeah.
I don't know. It's just kind of it's almost like intimidating sometimes. You like see people there, and then they've already been sitting there for like an hour and a half just waiting for a band to play, and then you're just like they have the look on their face like you better impress me,
entertain us now.
Yeah, and then it starts to feel like work, and it's. That sucks. Yeah, when you go out there and you feel like you have to like, all right, here I go, gotta play this song.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's gotta be hard for you guys because, like I said, when we were out there, I mean, your guys' band is like the main reason I'm here. I mean, I like the Deftones and I like Korn, but I mean, you know, that's why I'm here. So watching you guys play, and then you know when the guys come out and just go for it, man, and then the crowd's just come. But I guess it's every crowd, but. Does that kind of throw you guys off sometimes when the crowd's not? Can you vibe off that?
It did at the very beginning of this tour because we went straight from Ozfest into this tour, and the crowd is totally different. We were like, oh, there's gonna be a lot of the same kind of kids, but it's really like I think it's really separate, like the Ozfest crowd and the Family Values kind of crowd.
Yeah.
But going from Ozfest, we were just like, all right, we're gonna go right into this other tour, all the same venues as Ozfest. We're gonna like, we just had like, not that we were overconfident, but everything was going so well. We're just like, we're gonna walk out and kids are gonna just lose their shit, you know. And we'd like come out and kids were like, who the fuck are these guys, you know? And like on Ozfest, they were like that too for the most part, but they got into it. And here it's like hit or miss, and a lot of it I think a lot of it has to do with they have an all-day fest kind of thing. Starts at 2. That runs into the school year.
Right.
So, like, a lot of the younger kids who pretty much are the type of people who would, like, go crazy and, like, get way into it and stuff, they're not even here yet.
Right.
And we'll see them in the crowd later. Like, we'll walk out and, like, hand out, like, sampler CDs and stuff, and kids will be like, oh, I missed you guys. I was at school. I'm just like, ah, sucks. Yeah. Like, a lot of people who wanted to see us were like, I saw you on Ozfest, but, I couldn't come because I was working till 5 or something.
Yeah, see, that's gotta suck too, man.
Yeah.
Well, are you guys, after this is over, you guys heading to Europe?
We do Canada first. Yeah. We go home for like, I think 9 days, and then we do like a week in Canada with Bleeding Through. And then then we're home for like a couple weeks, then we go to Brazil for 2 days. And then home for like a week or so, and then do 6 weeks in Europe.
Okay. All right, what about after that? Are you guys coming back